Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand.
She can sing.
In other words,
Baby, it's me. Oh, no, not here. That's
okay.
great.
We'll have I will. We'll have a little fun.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent.
Joining us now is David. David, thank you for coming to the meat market.
Thank you for having me here. It's great to come out to my restaurant. That's fun.
Super fun. So this is a beautiful space. I wanted to find out what made you decide to open this restaurant in Wayne.
So, probably about 37 years ago, I decided to get into dentistry. I had enough of that. It was very nice. It was a great life. But I wanted to actually see the other side of dentistry, which is a smile. And I could see all the smiles in this restaurant. It's beautiful to see people enjoying the food, having a great time with their families, and having a great time just in general. And it was amazing that I could do this at that point of my life and this opportunity of my life. And it's no other place I'd rather be right now.
Did you grow up like eating family food, or like I met your chef? Your chef is great. So like it seems to me like it's just real authentic. It's like delicious, good food.
You could see, sure. So everything is authentic. Growing up, it was a little rough, as you can imagine, back in the 60s, 70s. So our family didn't have the opportunity to have a steak. So when I had the opportunity to have a steak, to believe it or not, to this day, I don't eat steaks in this restaurant because I don't eat steak. I grew up with chicken and pasta. As you can see, we make some fabulous pastas, but I made sure that on my menu, that we have the best steaks in town, the most prime aged and the aged beef that we can get. So that's one of the main things that I thrive for in my restaurant. Yeah, I want everybody to be able to recognize the difference between quality and a place that there is no quality, or a place that's insignificant to our place. Yeah.
And people can like get engaged here. It's like a special occasion restaurant, but it's also like maybe somebody wants to have like a first date. It's a good restaurant, and also families. So everyone's welcome here. Whatever they're celebrating, they just celebrate with food.
Everybody's welcome. I got to tell you. So we love when families come in. That's my thing because I love family. And I love to see, like I said originally, when I see families sit down at a table and they sit there with their kids and they order chicken fingers, I would never turn that down. I have to make it fresh in the back, and it's a better piece of chicken than they're going to get anywhere else. So I really I push for the best. I have the best servers. I have the best people, managers, and that I believe for a restaurant. So I make sure that everything is made perfectly. I don't want anything to be missed. And I want every family on the way out to be smiling and enjoy their experience with us.
What is one happy memory for yourself? Was it the day that you turned the key into the restaurant, or is it every day you walk in the door? Like, tell us on a typical day, like, when you walk in here, what is it about that magic? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I tend to do that. I don't mean to,
It's okay,
but
you know why?
just share with me.
My dad passed away recently, so but it was a memory that I'll always have because he was always in this business back in the old days, and to see him push me and back me and want me to do good in this after going through after going through dentistry, which he was very proud of, and then going into this. I'm sorry, going into this and becoming a restaurateur, which I never imagined that I would be, but it worked out, and it was amazing. And before he died, he told me he's proud. So, yeah, it's amazing. Going from something from 37 years of business into a restaurant where you had to make a whole new team, had all new friends, and look at this place. This is the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
But when this kicks off, it's going to be amazing. This is something that is truly, when people leave here, they feel like they're part of the family. And that's what I want. I touch every table every night. Some people I scare. And when I say no, they walk on, they're like, "Are you going to whack me?" And I'm like, no. And no, it's a joke. But it's fun but everybody understands that I'm right there with you. I want you to enjoy your food. And like I'm looking at this food right now on the table, and I want you guys to enjoy it and just taste it. And
it really smells absolutely delicious. It's beautiful. The presentation is lovely. And I can always tell when I walk through the threshold of a place what that aura is. And I felt right at home. Chef, I have to say, your food is scrumptious. I would like to know how your culinary journey began.
It started when I was a kid with my mother in the kitchen. And from there, when I was about 13, I just got sucked into the business. I started working in a pizzeria, and I just grew attached to it. And from there, I went to culinary school, and the rest is history after that.
Your sauce, your meatball is really light and airy and delicious and seasoned so perfectly. But the sauce also. It's a moment. Like, you have to come to Wayne to get it, but it is worth that moment.
I used San Marzano tomato from Italy. In my opinion, they're the best to make tomato sauce, and I definitely build layers of flavor. I cook my onions and my garlic for a while, slow, and I sous vide a lot of things as well. So I sous vide my garlic. It kind of gives it a flavor you can't get anywhere else. That's what makes people, we have to have it that way. We had it, so that's all it takes. Just take a lot of love too.
I love the meat market because it feels like family. It's our version of Cheers. You walk in and everyone gives you a hug and kiss, and you just feel really comfortable. And everyone's really warm.
One of the things that I love about this restaurant is they actually have live music. With us now is Dominic. Dominic, how are you tonight?
I'm great. Always good to be here. Nice to meet you.
Good. At what age did you realize that you had a voice that was kind of smooth?
Like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about that experience.
So I remember distinctly seeing Les Miserables on Broadway, and there was a little boy in the show, Gavroche, and I said to my mom, I want to do that.
Wow.
Because I always loved singing, and and then I kind of just took it from there.
So I was interviewing David, the owner, and you came over and I started singing and you sang with me, and I said, "Oh, let's really do that for real."
I would love some help. I have to sing up here for 3 hours.
Okay, let's give it a little, I'm not as warmed up as you are.
Oh, good. I could use a warm up. All right.
Okay.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Let me
see what spring is like on
Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Oh, two sweethearts and
the summer wind. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.